This is Sprues and Studs, and welcome on into another Besides the Brick video. I believe this should be like number 6 or something like that. But regardless, we are going to be talking about Warhammer 40k, something that is prominent in the channel but actually not featured that much. So I decided to, give some sort of attention to the Warhammer 40k universe on my channel, mainly because it deserves so. So one of the things I wanted to talk about are the gifts that you get during a store anniversary. That store anniversary comes a bunch of different gifts. So today we're going to ask a couple questions. Well, actually, just one question. Are the gifts worth it or not versus the price point? So the first gift that you get this year, or this past year, was a lithograph or something. I don't really know what to call it. This price point, you have to spend $80 to get it. And let's unwrap it to see what is inside. So a lot of these things are going to be like subjective, whether it's going to be worth it or not to you, whether you're going to get it. To me, this one was definitely worth getting because, well, I already know what this is, but I want to show you guys what is on the inside as I open this up live on video. And it's actually a really cool thing that I want to like mount or something. Come on, man. Let's open it. Whew, my goodness gracious. Ah, yeah, this is really cool. So this, you can't really see it, but let me see if I can angle this correct. Oh, there we go. Jeez. So this is a Blade Guard veteran from the Warhammer 40k universe, and I think this part of the poster is completely badass. I love it. I am definitely going to frame it and put it up. And obviously this is a Stormcast Eternal from the just regular Warhammer Sigmar universe. I think this is a beautiful print and worth $80? Probably not. One of the things that you're going to hear me say a lot with regards to this video is if you are going to be spending the money, it is going to just be worth it in the end to save what you're going to buy for that entire, store anniversary event. So that is the $80 price point. Now, the rest of the things, in my opinion, really aren't that good for the price point. So the next gift that you get is a dice bag over here, in which I have reserved for this video not to open. The price point to get this one is $170, which is not really that cheap, but if you're into Warhammer, you already know that hundreds of dollars can be spent in a blink of an eye. So let's look at this dice bag. It is got the Warhammer print on it. It's got a side pouch literally on the side, another elastic expandable one on the side of that one too, and it's a fairly sizable pouch that you can store quite a lot of things in there. And then what the nice thing is, you can enclose the whole entire thing so that it does not, or whatever's inside, like the dice, does not fall out. Again, worth $170. I'm hard pressed to think that it's actually worth, I don't know, even like 25 bucks. So that is the second gift that you get for that price point. Now moving on to the next price point is a $250 gift, in which I have also kept under wrapping, and this is a dice tray. Now, is a dice tray worth $250 to you? And that is subjective, but in my opinion, it really isn't. So this is a dice tray with a Warhammer logo on the center of it, and I believe what you do is you clip these ends together to form a tray, like so. Let me demonstrate over here. So there you go. You have a dice tray to assort your, or keep all your dice in, and maybe you can roll your dice in here so it doesn't fall all over the table. But this is, it's very useful, but is it $250 useful? Again, subjective. Now the final gift is the most expensive gift, the creme de la creme, if you want to call it, is at a fairly astronomical price point at $335. As you heard me say over and over again, is this going to be worth it? Subjective to you. What you get is a bag. I believe this is actually a messenger bag. So this messenger bag has a pouch on the top right here that you can stuff, again, maybe dice or whatnot in here. It's got a side pouch over here that I guess you can fit like a phone or something like that. I don't know. But regardless, it's fairly small. It's like a messenger bag. And then you have the main compartment over here that you can fit quite a bunch of things. You can definitely maybe fit a codex or something like that in there. And then you have an adjustable strap right here that goes, well, on top, like so. So anyways, are these things worth it? In my opinion, no, they definitely are not worth it. However, if you're going to be spending the money anyways, then yes, they are worth it. So I believe what I ended up buying was a bunch of things that I can't remember off the top of my head. But, oh yeah, you know what? I do remember. One of them was a Joy toy, and I'll probably put that up in a description somewhere on this video. But each one of those things were like $100, and it was a Joy toy intercessor, as well as, actually, to be honest, I actually don't really remember anymore. But each of those Joy toy figurines were about $100, and they were of Warhammer 40k Primaris Space Marines. So I was at a $200 price point on that, and then I got a bunch of other stuff on top of that, I believe. I did buy a Grimghast Reapers set, which brought me up to probably like $260, and I really don't remember what the heck else that I got. But regardless, I was actually going to spend uppers of $300 anyways, so I decided to just hoard all my purchases to get all these free gifts and swag. So that's what I actually would recommend you guys to do in the future. If you have these pre-planned purchases, I definitely would be saving that for these store anniversary things. So a few other things that I bought. I really don't remember what this one was. It's actually been sitting in my office for like, I don't know, a couple months. So let's unbox this thing together while we're at it. And let's see what's inside. I believe it's of a limited edition, like another Warhammer Space Marine Primaris Lieutenant Captain, whatever it is, that they keep pumping out. So I believe I got a couple of them. Let's see what's on the inside here. More garbage. There we go. Yo, got two of them. These are the Primaris Lieutenant with Storm Shield, and I love the Blade Guard. They are so cool. They're like the new Neo Terminators with the Storm Shields and stuff. Yeah, so in my opinion, totally worth getting, and I actually display this in my little man cave, each and every single one of these things. So we will finish out this video again with more, was it worth it? One of the things that I have been interested in is the lore of the Black Templars. I'm actually not really creating a Black Templars army, but this guy, the Emperor's Champion, is completely badass. I mean, look at this guy. He is brilliantly sculpted and captures all the Black Templar-ish details and forms with the flowing ribbons, and that sword is absolutely badass. But this is not the part 2 of the set that I was talking about. The was it worth it part is talking about this combat patrol over here. Was it worth it in the end to get the combat patrol? And I will have to say yes. So this combat patrol box is about 140 bucks. Actually, it's not. It is exactly $140. And the stuff that's on the inside is completely worth the price, if not more. So this is a Primaris Impulsor, if my ring light would not block the thing. But this is a Primaris Impulsor, and this is $75 worth of value. And then you have your Crusader squad over here, which is, I believe, off the top of my head, a $60 value. And then you have a High Marshal right here in the middle that is of a $35 value. And then you have a group of 5 Space Marine Intercessors, which I believe a full box would be 60, so we'll count that as 30. So the whole entire box, if you actually bought everything individually, would cost about $200. So in the end, you actually save about $60 worth of things. So pretty much you get half of the Intercessor squad, as well as the, was it High Marshal, I believe? I'm not very familiar with the Black Templars, just to be clear with you guys. So you get basically 6 figurines free. It's totally worth it, in my opinion. And I believe there should be, I don't know, there should be an upgrade sprue for this stuff, with all the shotguns and all that stuff that goes into the combat squad. Totally worth it in the end. For the new viewers, we definitely would welcome you in to the Brick family. I encourage you to subscribe if you're really into Warhammer 40K or into Lego builds or even non-Lego builds, as this is what we feature predominantly in the channel. We also do, again, what you're seeing right now, a Besides the Bricks episodes where I talk about Warhammer, Lego, or the savings that you get. It could be literally anything under the sun. So if you like what you're seeing, please support the channel and subscribe to it. And again, for my current Brick family, I will have to say I am absolutely floored with the amount of support that we've been getting on this channel. I remember probably a week ago, we were sitting at 75 subs. And then with the literal advent of posting every single day on YouTube Shorts, the various different advent calendars, which is the Marvel one, as well as the Star Wars, as well as the Warhammer Space Marine Chibi one, this channel has absolutely seen the largest explosion that I've seen in the past, like 7 months of its creation. So I'm really encouraged and glad and very thankful this channel is getting this amount of support. You guys seriously are the best, and I cannot put down or say in words how thankful I am for you guys. So please continue the support. I am very humbled, and let's keep this channel growing and growing. This is Sprues and Studs, and thank you for watching this video. I'm glad that you took the time to sit with me and talk about Warhammer. I've been really wanting to talk to Warhammer a lot more on this channel, and I'm glad I was able to finally feature a little bit more of actually my favorite world. And I will see you all in the next build.